Might have to stop and completely restart the stream. Alright. Should be working now. Fucking drain. Alright. Not exactly sure what happened there. I've had these, there's been a hiccup or two. I assume Time Warner Cable still has some problems with their servers because I was having so much fun talking to them trying to make this adjustment. And I figured the whole sort of cable line is still trying to adjust to the new modem and everything else. If that problem continues to persist, however, I may be back on the phone again, calling and telling them how socially unacceptable that is. Anyway, yes, everything can be blamed. Twitch, the train, TWC, bye Dexy. So we have, so what did you pick? My chat went out. You picked Jason? Or, I don't know what you did. That's what I'm asking. God damn it. Alright, yeah, he picked Jason. Alright. Well, actually, you need to fucking select the screen, Grimith. Be intelligent. You've given Jason a stomach ulcer, but have fulfilled your responsibility. Be nice and bring Jason some Malox. Apparently, he's your supervisor. You're doing a good job. Jason Parlay is apparently the Senior Vice President of Finance and Administration, and his staff are having a meeting with the Executive Vice President, Brooks DuPont. Red Turner, the Vice President of Sales, calls you and demands an immediate invoice approval for Dynamic Industries requiring Jason's signature. Do you say this is impossible, refuse Red's call, forge the signature, or interrupt the meeting, Old Dragon? Celebrate good times. Come on. Do. 4. Alright, we're interrupting the meeting. Jason's first reaction is to have you shot, but Brooks turns the situation around. Seems he grew Dynamic into a major account and signs the memo himself. Jason notes you are one of his boys as you leave. Your chief rival, Bernard, is accused of damaging computer files. Of course, you'll remember Bernard. He wanted to look at his personnel record, and you told him no. You suddenly realize it is because he uses a European rather than American dating system. The days have been mistaken for months. You want to tell Bernard? Tell Carrie Hoffman, the Vice President of Finance, say nothing or find the files and erase them. Bernard is a cunt. What's it gonna be, Old Dragon? What's it going to be? Alright, Old Dragon, we're gonna tell Carrie Hoffman, the Vice President of Finance. Carrie thinks your idea is the stupidest thing he's ever heard, even when you turn out to be right. Bernard invites you to toast Carrie at a local bar after work. You buy the first round. 2 enemies united by eternal hatred. Yes, Sins of Death, you were dreaming. You wanted him fired. I bet you did, Old Dragon. Alright. You were into the accounting supervisor position for 1 year, Old Dragon, and you did an average job. You will be remembered for your good judgment and aggressively seeking top management exposure. That doesn't sound to be good. I think that might be the first negative quality. Someone must pay. You're not Caleb. This is not blood we're playing here. Oh. The economy is expanding, Old Dragon. Keychains for everyone. As a result, we got assistant product manager, engineer, production foreman. I think you had a job level of 5 last time, so it seems you're not actually moving up here. Seems like you're going lateral. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, we're going with compensation supervisor. You are remembered for your aggressive go-getter approach, your good judgment, your impeccable honesty, and your good interpersonal skills. And you had the job! You had 39,000, a cubicle, matching furniture, and more personalized stationery. Oh boy! Frank Herman, the Vice President of Manufacturing, asks you to give a higher-than-normal salary to a special recruit, Brighton Star. Do you grant the higher salary, or stick to established compensation tables? That's right, save the furniture. What's it going to be, Old Dragon? Alright, we're going to stick to established compensation tables. You are a stick to the letter of the law administrator. This earns you no fans outside of your department, but then they don't review your salary. MMC is under heavy pressure from women employees about compensation structures. Joyce Stern, the Vice President of Administration, asks you to manipulate the figures to indicate that women receive equal pay. Your research indicates differently. Do you manipulate the numbers, report the situation accurately, or ask Jason Parlay to intercede? Alright, All Dragon rules that we're going to report the situation accurately. Joyce Stern is furious with you. The MMC Women's Coalition promises you a high position under MMC's first woman president. You promise to hold your breath until 2083. Helena Gray, a close friend, files for a workers' compensation extension when you know she is fully recovered. The application comes to you for approval. Do you approve it? Reject it? Try to talk some sense into her? Or sign someone else's name to the claim, Old Dragon? He says try to talk some sense into her. It's a long, tough conversation, killing 2 bottles of wine and a few million brain cells. When Helena finally sobers up, she's forgotten all about her scam. You did a good job. And you were compensation supervisor for 1 year. You did a good job. You'll be remembered for a bureaucratic approach to problem solving, alienating Doug MacArthur and Frank Herman, putting off the powerful Joyce Stern, your good interpersonal skills, and your positive management style. I think you have accrued several negative attributes now. Yeah, Sean, it could be a realistic look at the situation for sure. MMC is pretty conservative. I've noticed. Pretty strict. Good old boy. That type of thing. Old people tend to get more and more negative traits. Well, really, they're old. And the economy is fair. Ooh, still lateral movement. You've upset too many people. You got assistant product manager, engineer, production foreman, salesman, trainee financial analyst, and senior accounting clerk. Alright, we're going to the assistant product manager. And you are remembered for your aggressive go-getter approach and your open manner of addressing problems. And you have the job. No, I haven't seen the update, Kentucky 6996. I haven't played the game in a while, though I've had a few people recommend it to me about all the changes that have been made. Momentum has been lost. Alright, 40,000 per year, so you're slightly improving in that aspect. You got a cubicle, a management workshop, and even more stationery. At a little-known cafe, you see your counterpart at MMC's main competitor, Behemoth Systems, having lunch with a Nippon Central employee. They leave hurriedly before you can say hello, forgetting a binder which turns out to be Behemoth's marketing plan for the coming year. You can return the binder, give it to your supervisor, hold it for your own use, or try to sell the information. Alright, we're going to give it to our supervisor. Your effort to maximize company benefit while minimizing your personal opportunities is noted by the Senior Vice President of Marketing, B.T. Barnum. You gain a reputation as an ace undercover agent and receive a gift certificate to Burberry's. Well, how about that, Old Dragon? How about that? Hello! Magic KMW. You discover a salesman is receiving kickbacks from your largest customer analog concerns. The information comes in an anonymous letter. You fail to find the author, but the contents are verified. Do you replace the salesman? Ask for a cut, or ignore the situation. Alright, we're replacing the salesman. You establish a clear, moral tone which proves very unpopular in the sales department. In a tense confrontation, you cite God, America, and Malcolm Farnsworth III. Malcolm Farnsworth III is the winning argument. You are asked by Sigmund, who has taken a break from Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, the group product manager, to a simple marketing technology report you suspect is to be sold to the Nippon Central. Do you refuse, comply, offer to take him to Sushi Bar, or try to go direct to Nippon Central? Dun, 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 dun. What's it gonna be, all dragon? 4. Try to go direct. The yen is down. Reconsider your other options after being rebuffed. Ba, 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 ba. Wow. Oh boy. Alright, 2. You comply. Yours is not to reason why. Yours is just to report and die when the purchase is shown to be an FBI undercover operation. The Japanese conspirators flee to the safety of Tokyo, so Sigmund becomes the focal point of the investigation. You are indicted as an accomplice, and start reading about the Birdman of Alcatraz. You have been in the assistant product manager position for 1 year, and you did a poor job. You did have good relations with B.T. Barnum, and you had impeccable honesty, but you had a brazen lack of ethics, and you provided ineffective solutions to problems. Are you still employed? What? Huh. You had a poor performance, and the economy is depressed. You, apparently you were cleared of all charges, yes, all dragon, but, you are no longer engaging in lateral movement. You have gone down to level 3. The stain on your record will remain. Yeah, they forgot to read him as Miranda or something. We are in a tailspin of doom. Alright, accounts receivable clerk, here we go. And you're remembered for good things. And you have a job. Ooh, that's a big hit. And salary. But you do have your own desk, a 2-week vacation, a working telephone, and an official MMC jacket. You got another one. Alright. You're under pressure to complete M&M 3 accounts receivable within the hour when your calculator batteries go dead. Do you borrow a friend's calculator? Run to the drugstore for new batteries, or do it by hand. Bernard was your character witness. He may be a cunt, but he's an honest cunt. Alright. You display a sense of priorities of not much sense of equipment maintenance. Bernard! Ah! Lends you his calculator for a price. 10 cents per minute. To say thanks, you buy Bernard dinner at McDonald's. Well, good job. Screw him, horrible sense. How about that? You take the only existing copies of the MMM3 accounts receivable listing home. They are stolen from your car while you were buying calculator batteries at the Mini-Mart. God damn it. You try to reconstruct them without telling anyone. Report to Carrie Hoffman, the Vice President of Finance. Ask customers for information or pretend they never existed. Damn 10 cents calculators. 2. With a frowny face. You receive plenty of criticism, but MMC's resources facilitate accurate reconstruction. Gary Hoffman has the Xerox salesman stop by your office on his next visit. You learn that your department is to be computerized. Do you learn to use the computer? Apply for another position within MMC, or go on welfare. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. We learn to use the computer. You show excellent motivation. Carrie Hoffman jokes that computers don't need batteries. You can add BASIC and Pascal to the languages on your resume. And you did a good job. You got pragmatic decision-making, open manner of addressing problems, acting in a progressive and decisive manner, and your aggressive go-getter approach. But the economy, you see, old dragon, not doing so good right now. Is that the first time someone inserted like a spam link on my Twitch chat since I started broadcasting again? Oh my goodness, everyone. It took less than an hour. Hey! Did a good job. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because when I think untapped potential, I think a random broadcast about Executive Suite. You did have good performance, and even with the depressed economy, you clawed your way back up to a job level of 4. All dragon. I know with my new equipment, I'm too much of a big shot. Alright, gonna be senior accounting clerk. And you are remembered for your good interpersonal skills, and you are also remembered for a tendency to tip the bottle. But you still got the job! $35,000 per year, your own desk, a 2-week vacation, and an MMC medical plan. Finally, a trait that I approve of, a personable drunk. Bucky Carter, MMC's leading salesman, is on a roll. He returns from Dynamic Industries with an order that puts the M&M 3 line into the black. While processing the paperwork, you note Dynamic is already extended beyond their credit limit. Do you recommend approval, report to Carrie Hoffman, Vice President of Finance, or recommend psychiatric counseling for Bucky? Shouldn't Bucky be retired by now? Not a chance, Kisk. Our robot wishes he understood half what's going on. We lost the personalized stationery. Fuck it, time to go on welfare. Alright, we're going to 2. Carrie wants to know how Dynamic got so far behind in payment. Dark sunglasses won't shield you from Carrie's glare. You must ask Bucky to speak with Dynamic Industries. Joshua Colon, the president of Mel Design Co., a vendor, asks you to speed up payment of his invoices. Do you do it? Ask Carrie Hoffman, or don't do it? I know, old dragon. Things are not going so well. Because you have a tendency to tip the bottle. Don't do it. Good move. The problem is beyond your jurisdiction. You suggest that Joshua take his complaint to a higher court, like St. Matthew, or Jason Parley, the Senior Vice President of Finance and Administration. It tips itself. It's a new invention from MC. Bucky Carter asks for an $8,000 advance against commission for the Dynamic Industry sale. You know the sale has only a 50% chance of completion. Do you defer to your supervisor, refuse, or approve? I said no to alcohol, but it didn't listen. I know, Kisk, it's terrible. 2. Fuck Bucky. Not very diplomatic, but straightforward. You were in the position for 1 year, and you did a good job. You will be remembered for your open manner of addressing problems and consistently following MMC policies. And the economy is expanding. The hell is Bucky pulling here? He gets kickbacks from them. Hello there, Blank Door. Yes, it's a thing. We're testing out. So far, we've had 1 hiccup. Yay, giant dollars. It wasn't that long of a hiccup. Only like a minute. Keychains for all, yes. And you've clawed your way back up to job level 5, but it took a good performance and expanding economy. 1 hiccup and 1 spam message, yeah. It's a big deal. So what's it gonna be, all dragon? What do we got? What's in the cards? Tough choices, I know. That's because you took all the other job positions. I know, they don't totally look like things you'd be suitable for. Production foreman. You are remembered for your resourcefulness and good interpersonal skills. You are also remembered for alienating those people as well, again, as a tendency to dip the bottle. But you still got the job! Get $44,000 per year, a cubicle, working telephone, and matching furniture. I said that tips itself. Exactly. You must choose a shop floor management style in your new position as production foreman. Say tough, Theory Z, Japanese management style, firm but fair, or removed, just managed by the numbers. That's right, no vacation, but the furniture and telephone came back. Alright, firm but fair. You are liked for your consistency, respected for your performance, appreciated for your results, and morale is high. Why are there semicolons there between each of those phrases? I mean, I understand. I mean, it is, what, 3:24 in the morning? I probably shouldn't try to digest this. I understand the "and morale is high" phrase doesn't exactly fit in that list. They fail at punctuation to make you ask. It is technically right, but odd. It's weird. Semicolons are to be used sparingly. Oh, it definitely has. I have conquered this, I think, on a broadcast last year. Very least, even if I haven't, I definitely know I've broadcast this before in like a YouTube recording. It's fine. In 1982, it was way hip. It was hip to type that way. You get an employee grievance from Pamela, an attractive assembler who files a sexual harassment complaint. Do you take Pamela out to dinner and discuss the problem, hold a grievance meeting, or defer to the personnel department? Just gonna lay this out there. One is probably not a good idea. Clearly, Old Dragon has no pressure at all. Yes. One seems to be in great praise. Get her drunk like last lady. Yeah, pretty sexist. Two. Alright, we're holding a grievance meeting. Direct action, straight to the heart of the matter. Pamela is satisfied, the guilty parties are chastised, and you squash a potential lawsuit. Have a cigar. Tip the bottle. Although what she really wants is one. Oh good, you got a timeout for suggesting an option that isn't there. I'm glad people remember their scars. Pamela, a usually reliable employee who apparently just filed for a suit, is injured while horsing around on the production line. She is due for a promotion this year if she acquires enough duty days. Do you recommend that she not be promoted, keep the circumstances secret and promote her, or punish the entire shift? Scars are a bonus to prestige. Yes, just look at Rome Total War. 3. Punish the entire shift. This lowers morale and increases the workers' displeasure with you, but you have virtually eliminated horsing around or fun of any kind. You were in the position for 1 year, and you did an average job. You did support and have faith in your people. You did have positive management skills, and you did have an open manner of addressing problems, but you have poor interpersonal skills, and you kind of had a knee-jerk reaction to the problem there. Tut-tut. If you had any hope of breaking past the level 5 jobs, you may have squandered it. The economy is expanding, though. All you have is engineer left. You've kind of burned through all the others. Yep, well, 1. You are remembered for providing ineffective solutions, but you are remembered for your aggressive go-getter approach, and you did get the job. You had 45,000, cubicle, telephone, furniture. That matches. Conrad Edison assigns you to a prestigious project working on the M&M4 microcomputer design review. Your joy turns to gloom when you find a design flaw in a product component. You disclose the flaw, hide the flaw, or fix the flaw and not tell anyone. You don't get why someone wouldn't just stay where they were? Because MMC is all about constant advancement and the ebbs and flows. 3. Fix the flaw and not tell anyone, he says. Ignorance is bliss for the rest of MMC. You gain no recognition, but superior ability cannot long be concealed. Award yourself the Nobel Peace Prize, or at least a couple of long lunches. Senior management has dragged its heels on salary increases, while total MMC profits have skyrocketed. Non-company-wide movement is fomented by Brighton Star and other engineers to get royalties on inventions. You must choose to either join the job action, oppose the job action, or tell Brighton you back the job action while telling Con Edison you support management. What will it be? You don't need it at 1000p? Why don't you need this at 1000p? That's the best idea ever. Alright. 2. Opposing the job action. Your car is egged daily. When you ride your bicycle to work, it is stolen. You resolve to work at home with management support. Politics begin to appear in the engineering department. Top engineers are vying for management positions. You are pressed to become involved. You focus on work. Avoid the situation and study for advanced engineering certificate, or get involved in the politics. Brown is the only color knows. 3. Get involved in the politics, he says. You throw your weight to the losing faction. Sensibly, you decide to transfer to another department before the ship sinks completely. You did a good job. You had good interpersonal skills. You stood up for product quality. You remain loyal to management, and you had some indiscreet involvement in office politics. And the economy is depressed. But you have a shot here as engineering project manager. This is the first opening you've had to a job level past 5. Well, 6 is clearly not an option. I know what you mean, though. You are remembered for remaining loyal to management and your good interpersonal skills, but you're also remembered for a bureaucratic approach to problem solving. What'll it be? Oh, goodness. You got it! $56,000 per year. You got a cubicle, travel and entertainment allowance, a life insurance policy, matching furniture, and an electric pencil sharpener. You did it, old dragon. You must decide on the M&M4 memory component design approach. Spacebooking the hiring managers really helps. Pressure is applied by marketing, sales, and finance with all the obvious intentions. Which approach do you advocate? You go with a workable design, go with an advanced design, or form a committee, to make the decision. No more manually sharpening pencil. That's right. Okay, we're going with an advanced design. An investment in technology that leapfrogs the competition. Your courage and optimism is contagious. Your biggest problem is bruises for being patted on the back. Pursuing an idea on your own initiative, you develop a revolutionary memory chip concept. Unfortunately, Doug MacArthur, Senior Vice President of Operations, is not interested in revolutions, and your concept is rejected. Do you accept the decision, quit and start your own company, or bootleg the project? What'll it be, old dragon? You just, after 10 years, worked your way up to 6. At least everyone else's arms are in slings now. 2. Old dragon is quitting MMC and starting his own company. Good luck. If If it's a good product, it may probably become your first customer. You quit, Grim! MMC hates to lose talented people. You'll be particularly missed because of all of those reasons, but primarily because of your commitment to work, your independence, making friends with senior sales management, and your good relations with B.T. Barnum. MMC hopes an analysis of your financial condition will cause you to return and pursue the executive suite again. Alright, your annual salary was $56,000, you had a personal expense budget of $5,000, no stock options, your final title was of engineering project manager, you had $50,000 on life insurance, you had $10,000 for the cubicle, no company car, but you had $200 for parking in an open lot and other perks, $6,000. Your work status was quit MMC, so no points there. Family life was worth $150,000, and your current age of 37 was worth $300,000 for a total current value of $587,200. Great final fun, and your friends at MMC wish you well in the real world, or on your next attempt at the executive suite, which we'll be doing now. Alright, everyone. That was all Dragon there. And a run. And, did fairly well. Now, I'll be going ahead and picking the person who will choose our path next. There's a lot of people active in the chat. So who knows who it could possibly be? The mighty Microcomputer Corporation looms in front of us once more. And we'll start a new career. We desire an initial interview. And here we go. It's time to decide. Let's go ahead and update my list here. All Dragon has been removed. Alright, let's see here. Reload winner info. Roll again. We'll go ahead and roll again. The current winner will be excluded. For people who've been in the chat, the current participant will be next. Well, there you go! How about that? Destroyer. Are you active? Do you wish to play Executive Suite Destroyer? If you don't, I can go ahead and pass on to the next person. Let's go. Alright. Well, what I need to know is, what the hell's our first name, Destroyer? Decisions. Serious business here. Go ahead and crack my back. Do you need time to think of a name? Do you not have one on hand? Chuck. Alright. Chuck. We'll do it, Chuck. Chuck! Good name, I like it. You go with Finley for the last one? What's the last name, Destroyer? Sure, let's go. Grim has the idea. Alright, Finley. Chuck Finley. With the last name of Finley, what part of the country are you from, Destroyer? You got the East, the West, the South, and the Midwest. Got the West. Alright. MMC does a lot of business in that area. What is Chuck Finley's hometown and state? Already commanding presence, yes. Sean, Destroyer with the lag. You might want to try to remember and fill out the stuff before he asks. It's fine. We'll be okay. We're in no rush. Chuck LaFucks. Worst case, I'll go to get something to drink. It's not a big deal. Like to eat apples and bananas. Las Vegas. I suppose Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada. Growing up in the West, where did you go to college? State university, city college, private college, or I never had time to go to college because of the water? Yes, of course. Let's see here. Might have some music that I might play. Go with this. Get some music. Maybe not that loud music. Maybe... There you go, you can tickle my ears. That'll be sufficient. Alright, State University. What's the name of the school, Destroyer? No, this is not going to go on like character creation to make. It's not that long, Cheddar Man. Alright. Serious business making your character here for Executive Suite, man. You don't even know. Character generation is like in Fatal. It takes 4.5 hours. And even then, you still don't know what the hell you're doing. Executive U. Alright. Executive U. What did you study at Executive U, or what did Chuck Finley study? Girls, boys, business administration, engineering, and liberal arts. Goddamn spotlight. How did you do in your studies there at Executive U? Great. Summa cum laude. Dean's list. Who cares? I graduated or didn't make it. I flunked out. How can you face down the cunt Bernard if you don't have a detailed background? Roll for penis circumference. Did you go on to graduate school or had you had enough education after Executive U, Destroyer? Yes, Flash Nair, the Friendship University of Central Kansas. Of course. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Okay, 4. 4 it is. Jumped from school to work to make money. Schooling is an important qualification, but so is work experience. How many years of prior work experience does Chuck Finley have? Making the monies. Getting that paper. Seems like we're staring at those level 1 jobs. Starting at those level 1 jobs. Who knows? 4. Twitch spam filter. Yeah, it's a thing. I saw on the sports page the Giants won. Again, with these mythical Giants. What interests Chuck Finley here, Destroyer? We got golf, tennis, armchair quarterbacking, sailing, and competitive drinking. Also, I don't think the music should be too loud, if it's even broadcasting at all. And if it's not, I don't care, because it's mine. Personally, he wants to see how good a character can do with things stacked against him. Maybe they're actual Giants instead of a football team. 3, armchair quarterbacking. How old is Chuck Finley, Destroyer? What are we looking at here? 24. Alright. Male? Suppose Chuck could be a female name. I've heard, you know, Chuck be used in a female term, because Charlie can be a female name. If you want to see how a good character can do with odds stacked against him, you should watch stream with Metal Slimo's character. 3, because it's there. You had better decide in a hurry or this interview is over. We all appreciate a sense of humor, but there are limits. Yes. Yes. For 1. What is your current marital status? Divorced, single, or married? That's right. Don't you give this game any fucking sass. It'll sass your ass back. Yes, I will. 2, single. After all this talk, I'm feeling very comfortable about your application to MMC. Just to see if I'm on track how you describe yourself. Blind ambition, I just want to reach the top. Technician, I love to make things work. Party person, I love people. Work before pleasure, but I always make time for my family and friends. Or work as a hobby. Life is meant for living. Can't he be single and married? No trannies at work in 1982. Ain't nobody got time for that. Technician, I love to make things work. as he wrote. There's no question, Chuck, you make an impressive applicant. Let's see what entry-level positions MMC might have available for you. Oh, I might have actually pressed the wrong thing. 3. God damn it. Shit. Yeah, I did. Sorry, Destroyer. Woohoo! 3:40 in the morning. God damn it. Oh, well. Surprised this is good enough to be allowed in. Interviewer must have been blitzed on drunk. Ah, well. The economy is fair. And you've got some job level 3 entrant positions, given the economy and your background. Chucks makes an impressive applicant. Someone didn't read that thing. Alright, customer service clerk, here we go. You've got $22,000 per year starting off, 2-week vacation, your own desk, working telephone, and, most importantly, MMC keychain. Keychain hidden in my desk. That's right. Bucky Carter, a key salesman, asks you to find him a copy of a report as you are preparing to leave for an evening engagement with an oft-prevailed-upon love interest. Bucky Carter. Do you leave, direct him to someone else, or help? Bucky Carter. God damn it. Son of a bitch. 3, because she knows her place. Although in a hurry, you have helped Bucky. This is appreciated and you are told of a sales project opportunity. You appease your romantic interest with a small token of affection. In addition, Bucky Carter, the legend himself, is a friend. You are in the middle of a conversation with an irate customer when Sam Danger, Vice President of Marketing, comes to your desk demanding a weekly report. Do you hang up on the customer, put the customer on hold, pretend you don't see Sam, or cry? Damn, Destroyer, you're cold. I like it. 2. Put the customer on hold. The steam coming through the receiver makes the telephone too hot to handle. You hand Sam Danger the report, squirt some water on the phone, and get your ear burned by the worst language since Woody Hayes lost his last Rose Bowl. Sam walks away with an understanding smile. For the first time in weeks, you have a conflict at an evening activity. You must decide between your romantic interest's birthday, the company's softball game, drinks with the group product manager, or working late. Oh my. What's gonna be, Destroyer? As I chill out with my music. Ah, crap. She knows her place, but I stay at her house. 1. You decide that preventing libidinal pressure buildup is an absolute priority. Your romantic interest agrees. Your concern for home life rewards you with lower than expected heating costs over the winter months. Chuck, you have been in the customer service clerk position for 1 year, and you did a good job. You'll be remembered for the good words Bucky Carter says about you and the humor you maintain, even in a crisis. And the economy is fair. Chuck, you sly devil, you. Oh my. Alright. The good performance, fair economy. You got job level 4s open for you. Can you die in the game? I don't think so, Cheddar Man. You can certainly fail. In which case you'll be voted out. There's a retirement age. There are opportunities for you to leave MMC. And of course you can actually prevail and get all the way to the top, to the executive suite. 1, because fuck spreadsheets. Alright. There is one instance on a date or something, Blank Door. I certainly haven't seen all the options possible, so, I mean, I guess, who knows? I think you get shanked. Well, how about that? And Chuck has the job of salesman. $29,000 per year, own desk, 2-week vacation, travel and entertainment allowance, and access to the Watts line. Which I think I asked about in one of the prior live streams I ever did of this. I was like, what the fuck is Watts? The regional sales manager, Jack Stark, arranges your lunch with 3 key clients. Alan Greenbuck of Analog Concerns, Derek Clayton of Superior Electronics, and Andrew Grevy of Dynamic Industries. Now, chat, this is important. I'm gonna hold you to this. If anyone tells Destroyer of what person might be important to remember, I'm gonna time you out at the very least, and I might ban you for the entire rest of the stream. I want to make that clear. This is up to him. So, choose from a Buick, Cadillac, or Mercedes. No pressure. Wide area telephone service. Well, there you go, Flashnair. He's like writing them down right now, like fuck. And if he vanishes for whatever reason, we'll just scrap the entire character. 1, because normal reliability. Nice of you to go easy on the company's cash flow. Okay, you get a call from your old friend Derek Clayton about a major order. He wants to see you in half an hour. Jack Stark is out. The secretary forgot to take Derek's company or phone number. So what is Derek's company name? Superior Electronics, Dynamic Industries, or Analog Concerns? Okay. Superior Electronics. You saved the situation with your finely tuned memory. On the way to your sales call, you doze off and bump into a stopped delivery truck. The truck isn't damaged, however, steam starts to pour out from the front of your car. Do you continue on the sales call or pull in and get car repairs? Jack Stark, Tony Stark's much lesser known second cousin. Always alleviates all pressure. No pressure. Always a nice thing to say. Bronze Man. With your finely tuned memory, read your pen and paper. Play it safe in 2. Oh dear. You chose to drive a Buick. They seem to break down a lot in this area, so it is easy to get your repairs and continue to Superior Electronics. At lunch, Derek Clayton agrees to the biggest deal in MMC's history, pending immediate availability and shipping information. You call the office to find only a sales trainee around. Do you have the sales trainee get the information? Leave a message for the regional manager to call you with the information, or tell the client there will be a delay. Pour gasoline on the car and set it on fire should be an option too. Perhaps not. Should have got a Grand National. Ah, good times. Sounds pretty immediate. Jeez. I know it's all happening so fast. It's crazy. 2. Leave a message for the regional manager to call you the information. You tell Derek the information is being compiled. You discover a common interest in car repair bills and discuss the subject until the regional sales manager calls with information. You appear superbly efficient, but a poor selector of automobiles. And you did a good job. You were frugal. You had the perfect sales personality. You had overly cautious decision-making. And you had good customer relations. You were in that position for 2 years, Chuck. And the economy is expanding, like your waistline. We've got job level 5 opportunities open to us. Assistant product manager, engineer, production foreman, compensation supervisor, and accounting supervisor, as well as marketing assistant. That's a lateral move. What? You selected the car that was easy to repair. I know, right? This game punishes you if you don't get a Mercedes. At least you won't have to take the whole car apart to change a headlight. We're going for assistant product manager. And you are remembered for the healthy attention paid to your personal life and having good customer relations. You got the job. 38,000, a cubicle, management workshop, and personalized stationery. We have seen this one before whenever Old Dragon was playing through. You got a binder, which was forgotten, turning out to be Behemoth's marketing plan for the coming year. And you return it, give it to your supervisor. Hold it for your own use or try to sell the information, Destroyer. Also, my music stopped. That means it's time for some more. What else do I feel like listening to? Maybe some Daggerfall remixes? Sure. We'll do that. No. We gotta close up the first list first. There we go. I'll turn those down super low. I don't need that booming in my head. There we go. Tickling in my ears. Destroyer does not know. I'd agree on that 3 and send it later on stationary. Oh dear. If I had personalized stationery, it would say from the personal desk of the assistant of Chuck. If Behemoth Systems isn't sure you have the book, they may still use it. Your counterpart will probably try to cover up. After all, that's what you do. You discover a salesman is receiving kickbacks from your largest customer, Analog Concerns. Information comes in an anonymous letter, but it is verified. You replace the salesman, ask for a cut, or ignore the situation. So far we only had one hiccup there, lasting about 15-20 seconds, maybe a minute at most. It's not bad. One and go for it myself. Oh my. You establish a clear moral tone which proves very unpopular to the sales department. At a tense confrontation, you cite God, America, Malcolm Farnsworth III. Malcolm Farnsworth III is the winning argument. Give me that paper instead of him. You are asked by Sigmund, the group product manager, to a simple marketing technology report you suspect is to be sold in Event Central. Now, of course, we will recall what happened to Old Dragon. At this choice, you refuse, comply, offer to take him to a sushi bar, or try to go direct himself. The problem with asking for a cut from that, you already know he's being compromised and someone wants to screw him. Let's say all three ask him for a cut, then fire him and then ignore all events. Oh god, where everything went wrong. That's right, Old Dragon. Birdman of Alcatraz. Don't get fired. That's what Jacoby tells Jalen Rose, the podcast. Don't get fired. I know, Mechanical Unicorn, it's a thing. We're doing a test. It's crazy. What'll it be, Destroyer? 3. Might pay for it later, but it'll be good going down. Pointed, if not subtle, indicator of awareness. Be kind, and bring Alka-Seltzer for Sigmund. After 2 years, you did a good job. You will be remembered for your resourcefulness, your impeccable honesty, and your good judgment. And the economy is fair. You've got a level 6 position open to you as market research supervisor. Otherwise, you're making lateral movements or even down. I assume the answer is 1. Sometimes you just gotta dodge the subject. That's right, Lax Duties. Excuse me. Probably will have to get something to drink soon if I'm gonna keep going. I might do another run of Executive Suite. That depends on what happens to Destroyer. Being project manager for 2 things is a lot of fucking work. 1, money on spreadsheets is the only bribe for spreadsheets. You are remembered for your good judgment and your resourcefulness, and you got the job, and you're making 50 grand. You got a cubicle, an allowance, life insurance, working telephone, and matching furniture. No milk? Ah, I got plenty of beverages in the house. Concord Grape Raspberry V8 Fusion Light. I got Silk Chocolate Milk. I got 1%. There's a gallon of skim milk if I ever feel like hating myself. I got the throwback Pepsi with the cane sugar. I got some orange juice with pulp fortified with calcium. We're good, man. Sean has vodka. Alright. You note a typographical error in a report that has subsequently led Sam Danger, the Vice President of Marketing, to issue erroneous predictions. Do you tell Sam what happened? Tell the Senior Vice President of Management, Marketing, BT Barnum, or burn the original report. Hey, with that working telephone, you can finally make use of your watts. What? And so many drinks. I got a lot more. That's not counting the alcoholic beverages. We still have... I mean, I still have other carbonated sugary beverages in the fridge as well. I have a lot of options. 2, because vice presidents are scary enemies. You wouldn't want to make one of Joe Biden, right? You are praised for good work, but Sam Danger wonders why he wasn't informed. Your bid for attention backfires as Sam turns the evil eye on you. You hang a picture of Malcolm Farnsworth III in your office for protection. Returning from vacation, you discover on your desk the rough draft of a negative memo about the market research manager, Elaine Pierce. You try to discover the author. Inform Elaine, ignore the memo, or sign and circulate the memo. Sam Danger's going to get dangerous now. He's Darkwing Duck, and the derailing begins, says Old Dragon. Tea a good Brit would never be without. Good times. So far, the software says I haven't dropped any frames either, other than the little hiccup there, which we can blame on the train if we want. 3. Ignore the memo. Ain't nobody got time for that. A wise and safe choice, it's not your business. Of course, life is pretty boring as a bystander. You're chosen for long-term internal development as a manager. The group product manager, Sigmund, recommends you spend a year in a line job. Do you accept? Tell the vice president of marketing, claim physical disability, or ask for an extension in your current position? 1. Accept. Okay. No, I'm not using XSplit. I'm using something that I downloaded like 30 minutes before I started the stream. Open Broadcaster software. Very simple and convenient to set up. So far, everything looks like it's fine. Pay now, get paid later. Yeah, OBS. That's launched. Doug MacArthur advises you to apply for an operations job. On his advice, you cut the cord to marketing. And you did an average job. You offended Sam Danger. But you stayed out of office politics, and you had some good judgment. You also befriended Doug MacArthur and Frank Herman. You also were in that job for 3 years. And the economy is now depressed. It's eating ice cream and watching Oxygen and Lifetime. You got a bunch of job level 6 open. District Sales Manager, Engineering Project Manager, Assistant Plant Manager, Financial Analyst, and Assistant to Executive Vice President. At least you're friends with the people at Old Dragon Alienated. I know, 3 years, Destroyer. You did say pay now, get paid later. It's okay, economy. Have some more chunky monkey. 2 it is. You're remembered for your overly cautious decision-making, unfortunately, which means that you are rejected. You were edged out by a better qualified candidate. Not even Old Dragon got turned down. Apply for another job and develop the skills needed to advance within MMC.